Hello friends, this is chapter 3 of NCERT Mathematics, pair of linear equations in two variables, class 10 for SEBA board students. So here we're gonna solve MCQs of HSLC exam previous year's MCQs from 2015 to 2022, and we are going to discuss the basics concepts of this in this chapter. So before we start, please subscribe the channel if you are new to my channel, and share with your friends. Also hit the like button, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified when new video will be uploaded. So now let's start. So MCQs on this chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables, generally asked based on these three conditions of linear equations. Suppose these two are linear equations: a1 x square b1 x plus c1 equal to 0, and a2 x square b2 x plus c2 is equal to 0. So here you see a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Pair of linear equations has unique solution, right? Pair of linear equations has unique solution, and lines representing the pair of equations intersecting at a point, if you draw the graphs of these two equations, they will intersect at one point, and in that case they are consistent, right? And if a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2, this all three ratios are equal, then pair of linear equations has infinitely many solutions, and lines representing them coincide. They are coincident. They coincide each other. That means they will represent the same line, right? And in that case also the pair of linear equation is called consistent. And if first two ratios a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 are equal but not equal to c1 by c2, then lines representing them, they will be parallel. That means they never gonna intersect each other. And in that case, if they do not intersect, then pair of linear equations has no solution. And lines representing the pair of equations are parallel, and in that case they are called inconsistent, right? So now based on these three conditions, generally MCQ questions are asked, right? So now let us solve previous year's MCQs which are asked in HSLC exam. So let's solve. Now let us solve this question. This question was asked in 2019 and 2020 HSLC exam. So here you see we have two pairs of linear equations. This is the first pair and this is the second pair, right? So here we have to choose the correct answer about those two pairs. So we have four options here. We have to choose the correct answer. Now here you see first you see this pair. Just make sure that constant terms are on the same side of the equal sign in both equations. So here 5 is the constant, here also 5 is constant, and in both equations they are on the right hand side. Okay, it should not be one on left, in another equation on the right. Okay, if you have equations like this, suppose 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, and suppose 5x plus 7y minus 5 is equal to 0. So here in this equation you can see this 5 is on the right hand side, and here the constant term is on left hand side. It is not necessary that it is always going to be 5, it may be 8, 9, 10 as well. So just to solve this kind of questions, just make sure that constant terms are on the same side. If they are not on the same side in both equations, just rearrange the equations. Okay, so here this 5 is on the right hand side, so then shift this term to the right hand side also, this constant term. Okay, so in both equations the constant must be on the same side. So here you see so here in both the equations, first pair of equations, these constant terms are on the same side, so we have no problem with that. So let me just clean it. Okay, so now, so here you see, so now you can take this one is A1, this is B1, and this is C1, and this one is A2, this is B2, and this is C2. Coefficients and the constants, right? So A1 is 3, B1 is 2, C1 is 5, A2 is 2, B2 is 3, and C2 is 5. You can consider that way. So now let's find A1 by A2. That's gonna be 3 by 2, right? Then B1 by B2, 2 by 3, that is 2 by 3. So here you see A1 by A2, this is not equal to B1 by B2, this is B1 by B2, right? Okay, so that means this pair is consistent. This first pair is consistent. Now in the next pair, again consider this one as A1, this is A2, sorry, not A2, B1, and this one is C1, and here it is A2, B2, C2. So in this case, A1 by A2 will be 2 by 2, 2 divided by 2, it will be A1 by A2 in the second equation, second pair, right? That's gonna be 1, 2 cancels, that's 1. Now let's find B1 by B2, that is minus 3 by minus 3. So B1 by B2 here, that's going to be minus 3 by minus 3, that's going to be also 1. So here we have got A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, and C1 by C2, that is 7 by 8, that is not equal. So in number 2 we have got that what we have got, A1 by A2 is 1, B1 by B2 is also 1, but C1 by C2, what we have got, 7 by 8. So we have got A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. That means third pair is inconsistent. Sorry, second pair of equation is inconsistent. So second pair of equation is inconsistent. Now check in which option first pair is consistent and second pair is inconsistent. So here this is the last option, right? So here you see pair 1 is consistent, and whereas pair in 2 is inconsistent. So here this first pair is consistent we have got, and second pair is inconsistent. So our correct answer is D. So hope you have understood this. Now let's move on to next question. This is similar type of questions. Here consider the following pair of linear equations. We have two pairs, this one is first pair and this one is second pair, right? So here you see in this pair of equation, first pair of equation, we have the constant terms on the same side of the equal sign in both equations, so we don't have to rearrange the equations. And here also in the next pair, here you see the constants in the both equations are on the same side of the equal sign on the left hand side, but in this pair on the right hand side. So just in one pair of this equation, here you see this first pair constant are on the right hand side, so we have no issue with that, just keep it that way. Okay, so first let us find A1. This is A1, this is A2, right? A1 by A2 will be here 2 by 4, right? That's going to be 1 by 2. Then let's find B1 by B2, minus 3 by minus 6. So minus 3 by minus 6, that's going to be again 1 by 2, right? So minus 3 by minus 6. So that if you cancel, that's going to be again 1 by 2. So you can say in this case B1 by B2, sorry, not B1 by B2, you can say A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. Now let us check let me check C1 by C2. So here 8 and here 9, so C1 by C2 is equal to 8 by 9, which is not equal, so this is not equal to C1 by C2. So here we have got A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. That's why this first pair has no solution. Okay, so in the first pair, let me write here. So in the pair 1 we have got A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So that's why first pair of equation has no solution, right? So how to find? Let me show you again. Just divide the coefficient of x by coefficient of x. That's gonna be a1 by a2, right? A1 by a2, that's gonna be 2 by 4, that's gonna be half, right? Then again, let's find b1 by b2. That's gonna be the ratio of the coefficients of y. Here minus 3, and here you have 6. Minus 3 by 6, that's also half, right? And constant terms 8 by 9. So c1 by c2, we have got 8 by 9. So you can see clearly that b1 by b2 and a1 by a2 both equal to half, but c1 by c2 is not equal to half. So that's why we have got this condition, which means the first pair of linear equations, so pair in one has no solution. So and in the next one, in the next pair, you can see, let's find a1 by a2. Here a1 by a2 will be equal to 2 by 4, that is half, right? Then b1 by b2 3 by 6, that is also half. b1 by b2, that is also equal to half. Now c1 by c2 minus 9 by minus 18, minus 9 by minus 18, that is our c1 by c2. So minus 9 by minus 18, that is also equal to half. So all the three ratios are equal. So in 2 we have got in the second pair of linear equations, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, b1 by b2. So let me write it clearly. b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So for this condition, so we have no solution in the first pair of linear equations satisfied these conditions, which means no solution. And the second pair of linear equation, that means linear equations in pair of linear equation in 2, this second pair, here you can see satisfied this condition, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So infinitely many solutions, right? So let me check in which option. First one is no solution, second one is infinitely many solutions, that is the last option. So pair in 1 has no solution, whereas the pair in 2 has infinitely many solutions. So correct option is D. So hope you have understood this. That's how we can solve these kind of problems. Okay, let me give you a few more examples. So this is another question. For what value of k the pair of linear equation given below has no solution? This is the pair of linear equation given here. So we need to find a value of this k, right? So here you see, if you have noticed, this constant term is on the left side of the equal sign. So let us bring this 5 to this side. Then this equation is going to be twice x plus thrice y minus 5 equal to 0, right? Now you see the given equations are, so let me write this equation here, and this is, let me take this equation here. Okay, now you see what was the condition for to have no solution. That was a1 by a2. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. This is the condition to be satisfied by a pair of linear equations which has no solution. So here you see a1 by a2 means ratio of the coefficients of x, right? 2 by k. So here it will be 2 by k is equal to, so here we will get 3 by minus 3, right? b1 by b2 is 3 by minus 3. So not equal to minus 5 by minus 6, minus 5 by minus 6. So here you see it is obvious that minus 3 by 3 is not equal to minus 5 by minus 6, right? So let us ignore this part. So now 3 cancels, so this is minus, so we have got 2k 2 by k minus 1. That's what we have got. So k will be equal to minus 2. So this will be your answer, right? So that means you're gonna get, here you see this is minus 1, right? So you're gonna get 2 is equal to minus k, which implies k is equal to minus 2. So hope you have understood this. So that's why the correct option is C. Such kind of questions may be also asked. So hope you have understood, and if you think this video is helpful for you, just share with your friends, and if you have understood, then hit the thumbs up button, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified when new video will be uploaded. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.